It is now time for the watch along of the 196th Academy Award. Oh, wait. No, we're still at the 96th. Okay, so it didn't take that long for us to be delayed. All right, let's finally go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cinefanatics. My name is Robert Adams.
I am Chris Adams.
And we are here for, I think this is our 5th time doing an Oscars watch along.
I'm so old.
Probably the 5th time that it's not started on time.
I don't know that it's possible to do a watch along to live TV and actually make it go live on time.
Yeah. Anyways, so we have everything. Everything's working now. We are good to go.
We're alive. We're here. We're kicking. It's a beautiful day.
I believe the Oscars are about to start like any second now, so really no time to go over picks or whatnot.
Oppenheimer's going to sweep. Done.
I mean, pretty much. I would say as we're going through these, I'll probably reiterate like what my picks are. If you have any picks, actually, I don't know if Pixar is. No, Pixar is nominated.
Nice.
That was a dumb way of making a pun joke.
that was a family turn of phrase.
Yeah. Anyways, so we've got this live over here. I'm going to go ahead and plug in some headphones so I can turn this up so I can hear what Phineas and Billie Eilish are saying. I'm guessing that's Phineas.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I also love that you mentioned his name first when Billie Eilish is the like star out of the two of them. Granted, pretty much everything she does, he's assisting on.
Yeah, I don't know why I was so hesitant with her name and saying his name first. I haven't reacted to any of his music.
You kind of have.
Well, yeah, he may have been like the writer of like her music or something like that. Producer.
You know they're siblings, right?
Yes.
I mean, I assume you did since you did
that I did.
Reaction to one of her songs. You probably did your studying up on all things Billie Eilish.
Well, that I actually knew that they were siblings before.
Yeah.
Bye, Vanessa Hudgens. Good luck on the baby.
She's glowing. Anyway. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah.
Casual start here.
Turn them down a bit for the
if you guys don't know where to watch the Oscars, a lot of places. If you have a cable, you can watch it on cable. You could also watch it online if you have cable, which doesn't make any sense. If you already have cable, why would you watch it online if you have cable? But I guess if you're on the road, that makes sense. Or you can watch it on YouTube TV if you have a connection to YouTube TV
with live TV. Oh yeah, YouTube TV, Hulu with live TV. So many options, and none of them will work right on the go. You do have to do some work on it.
You might have to reboot your computer and unplug some things, click your heels 3 times, spin around in a counterclockwise circle, and
sacrifice
pray to
a baby goat.
Yeah, pray to a number of gods you already don't follow.
At the Buddy Christ, ready to go. I got my my MODOK Tiki mug.
This is true.
I don't know how you're supposed to drink out of this.
I don't think you are. I think it's the decoration.
Oh, okay.
This truly is live TV, as we are getting a Fancy Feast commercial.
And laundry detergent.
I have Godzilla -1 winning Best Picture in a swerve.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. Listen, maybe it should have been nominated at least.
I mean, I believe so. You know what? Screw it. Let's just do 20 movies can be nominated for Best Picture. Let's just throw caution to the wind.
Man, we need to do 50 movies nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah, let's just nominate all of them. They all deserve nominations.
Taylor Swift on Disney Plus in 4 days. Let's go!
Oh, God.
Is it bad that I might actually watch that?
Yes. Yes, it is.
There's no reason why I can't be playing video games while it's off to the side. I want to know what all the hoopla is about.
Well, I mean, you could Google hoopla, but I don't know if that'll give you something that you actually want to look at nowadays. You know, rule of 34.
I'm going to play Fortnite while I find out over on the side here why Travis Kelce is dating this pop superstar.
Because they're in love. That's why.
They're in love. Guys, if you want to support us in whatever this nonsense we're doing, Patreon is a good place to do that.
Also, streamlabs.com/cinefanatics.
Yeah, go ahead and Streamlabs in any of your picks tonight. We'll read them live on air, obviously. Let us know your thoughts as the program is going. If you want to support our stream and help us keep these lights on, because good Lord, do we need it.
So I know we're sitting here having to deal with technical issues before going live, but I would actually like to talk about the major complaint of today before the show starts, because I feel like everyone across the board is going to be affected by this, and that is time. There is no time today. Last night took an hour away from us, and now the Oscars are starting an hour earlier than they typically do.
Yeah, that's insane. So basically they are celebrating in the morning on the West Coast right now.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. It's 4 o'clock for them.
But good Lord.
But really it's more like 3 p.m. because of the time change. So
I see what you're doing, William, and I do appreciate that. And thank you, sir.
I hate everything.
Even Chris knows what you're doing with that.
Yeah, I know what he's doing. I was about to say I've seen Italian Job, but that's money.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, we'll probably go over these as the categories come up, kind of obviously give our thoughts on them. Next year I want to do like a some kind of like bingo sheet or some kind of like live pick type situation, so we can like check things off as we go.
Yeah. Nice.
It does feel odd to start the telecast in bright daylight. Oh gosh. Here we go. Love it. Yes, Rachel. This one watched all the nominees.
I've watched all the best pictures.
Yeah.
I didn't watch like Naiad, or I wasn't able to see Boy and the Heron.
Yeah.
Or whatever other that other animated one that's like randomly thrown in there that I've never heard of. Human actors. Yeah, they are. Yeah, she did.
Yep. I think you might be slightly ahead of me.
Yeah. Who will be getting his Oscar tonight? Who will also be getting his Oscar tonight?
Oh, look, Ben Kingsley.
They did get him. Yes. Yeah, Snoop. Yeah.
God. I wonder how many of those jokes towards Robert Downey Jr. they have to kind of clear with him first before they do it.
It's a great night for Oscars when you got more than one Yorgos in the house.
Yorgos squared.
Your ghost is as good as mine.
God, he's so much better than Joe Coy.
Yes.
Already.
Wow.
You're ahead of me. I can't hear. I have no idea what he just said.
Soul Train Awards. Jodie Foster's looking pretty good.
Aging gracefully.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she's pretty. Yeah.
I literally thought that was Martin Short sitting next to her for a minute.
She's that guy's her lawyer in Anatomy of Fall, and he does phenomenal. I'm surprised he's not nominated.
Interesting.
He is so good in that movie. Achievement in casting.
Like someone can get awarded for casting Cillian Murphy as Oppenheimer. For 3 years.
Probably. Mr. Sheffield. All the people who were out of business because of the strikes.
Love it. Love it. Is that like the whole Oscar team come out on stage?
Probably.
I love that.
Shout out to the guy who provides the walkie-talkies.
That was great.
Here comes Lily Gladstone.
She's for actress in a lead role, right?
Is it lead?
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, that's right. That is lead. So who's supporting?
Well, we're about to find out.
Well, no.
Oh, yeah. Divine.
Okay.
I think our pick here is Divine Joy Randolph, which
Might
absolutely fantastic in holdovers.
Might be the one that Oppenheimer doesn't get it.
I'm gonna see if I refresh, if it brings me up to speed with you.
Or I could have just paused for like a second.
It does look like it pushed me ahead a little bit.
Is that Mary Steenburgen?
Yeah.
She looks good.
It is true. I think Emily Blunt is actually a really good pick here too. Hey, Star Drew.
Hello. What they should have done is they actually should have sat Florence Pugh closer to Cillian Murphy than Emily Blunt.
Oof. Davine. She's also a queen of range. If you've seen Only Murders in the Building and Holdovers, two completely different characters.
Yeah. I want her to get it.
It would really be wonderful if she got it. That's funny.
Nicely done.
I wonder how much control she had over some of her word choice in that monologue too. Like, I know that Greta and Noah wrote the script, but
I feel like that her monologue is probably something that was very personal to Greta. So I'm actually willing to bet she probably didn't have that much freedom.
Maybe.
But she also was like, hey, Greta was probably like, hey, you're okay with all of this, right?
Yeah.
I remember Danielle Brooks was in Orange is the New Black, and she was really good in that too.
It's a solid group here.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Davine.
Hey!
Yeah!
Let's go.
Fantastic.
Get her up there. Let's go. Davine Joy Randolph.
It's like Paul Giamatti's walking her up.
That's wonderful. Damn, we're about to start with tears already. Sheesh. Oh, I love that. That was great.
Paul Giamatti's crying.
Sheesh, I'm crying.
Anya Taylor-Joy?
I feel like this is the night we either all learn that we're saying people's names wrong, or we realize that nobody in Hollywood knows how to say someone's name correctly.
Yeah, can we get like Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah.
Can we get her to final? That was a good speech. Yeah.
How do you just start off a show like that? We're already on a good foot. We're already on a good foot here.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I need some more water. Be right back.
So, I haven't watched all of the Best Picture nominations. Oppenheimer, Barbie, and Holdovers are the only ones I got to. And I'm glad I watched Holdovers because that made that speech that she just gave just mean so much more to me in terms of having seen her performance in that movie. So, I'm just floored. I love that she got that award. I was really thinking that it might have been Emily Blunt, but after seeing Holdovers, like, yeah, I'm totally happy for her getting that.
Yeah. So I picked these up the other day, the blueberry Topo Chico.
Is that the hard
Topo Chico?
Is that the hard topo?
No,
Oh, it's just a different flavor. Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
not a sponsor, really, guys.
Not a sponsor. I mean, there's only 8 people watching, and probably 2 of those 8 are both me and my brother's account, also watching our own Cinefanatics account. So why with Topo Chicos? But as we get bigger, by the way, make sure y'all hit the like and subscribe button. As we get bigger, we would very much like to be sponsored by Topo Chico, because this stuff is good.
I want to try that one. That sounds good. Blueberry topo.
Yeah. I like blueberry stuff. So who are the 4 former winners that presented Best Supporting Actress? So that was Jamie Lee Curtis, Lupita Nyong'o,
Regina King.
Regina King. Yes.
I get Regina King and Regina Hall mixed up.
Yeah. And Rita Moreno.
Yeah.
Yes, that was Regina King. Regina Hall is in the Scary Movies.
2 people named Regina. Is that also Lily Gladstone again?
Yep. This actually looks really good.
Yeah, I know we didn't get to the trailer reaction for it, but it does look fun.
We?
That Paul Walter Hauser is playing embarrassment.
That's funny.
Wow, we're starting off on a great foot right now. I don't know if there's any way for this show to go downhill.
Well,
Will Smith isn't here, so, you know.
He won't be here for another, 20
9
years.
No, another 9 years.
Is it only 10?
Yeah.
So, Holdovers, out of all the Best Picture nominees, I think Holdovers was my favorite. But I'm willing to bet Oppenheimer's going to get it, and I'm not going to be disappointed by that.
Holdovers was good, but Oppenheimer's, it's Oppenheimer.
She's got her trophy. She should get an award for her speech. We can't hear you.
Unfortunately, yeah, we couldn't hear her. Princess Peach.
Wow.
So much Pixar on that screen right now.
Yeah. It's like 80% Pixar and 20%
DreamWorks.
No.
Illumination.
Studio Ghibli.
Yeah. Oh, animated short.
I was like, I don't recognize any of those images. It's Captain Kirk's dad.
Always got to find the Star Trek reference.
William Harrell definitely has a quality to him that he brings to any event.
Star Trek?
And that's pointing out Star Trek and everything.
The animation on all these looks really beautiful.
I don't know any of these shorts, though.
Also, Anya Taylor-Joy, where is she from? Does she have an accent? I can't tell. I know that's probably been covered already, but, you know. Oh, yeah, they are both in Furiosa. That's right.
Oh, yeah. So her father is an Argentine of English and Scottish descent.
He actually looked it up.
And her mother was born in Zambia to an English diplomat father and a Spanish mother from Barcelona. Okay, so who knows? That's the answer.
So she's from everywhere. Got it.
She's
a child of the world.
Yes.
The way I would stumble over my words if I was up there accepting anything.
Oh, that's right. His mom is Yoko Ono.
Yeah. I don't see it.
Yeah. No resemblance at all.
No, absolutely zero resemblance. I did like Elemental, but yeah. I think Across the Spider-Verse is the win.
Nimona was good too. I could see Nimona getting it. Yeah, no idea what this is. Looks kind of cool.
Yes. Yep. Cross Spider-Verse, please. Yep.
Yeah. Spider-Verse. Oh.
You know what? Never count out Studio Ghibli either.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't think they were going to win up against the Spider-Verse, so they didn't bother showing up. Or because
that was
different country.
That was the only one that I was thinking. I do like this camera in the hallway as they're leaving. That's kind of a cool.
The hallway also looks really nice too. It doesn't look like just a backstage kind of thing. Yeah, like, man, I loved Across the Spider-Verse. It was my favorite movie last year. But
yeah, we didn't get to release our top 10, our top movies of 2023. Part of that was just because we were going through some stuff. The other part of that is because a lot of the major movies, especially the ones that get nominated for Oscars, they didn't release them in time for us to quickly be able to watch them. And all of those movies were still in the theater, and we don't have the money to be able to go to the theater to see all of these.
So patreon.com, please support the channel so that we can get to the theater more often to see more movies. Or, maybe hopefully we can get a connection with people who can do some screeners, and we can actually just go see screenings at some point soon. and not have to worry about it.
I mean, I literally watched almost all of the Best Picture nominees over this past week because they were just now available to watch at home.
Yeah. But yeah, Across the Spider-Verse was my favorite. I'm, kind of bummed out. I would have liked to see it win Best Picture, but I understand you don't bet against Pixar. You don't bet against Studio Ghibli.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them up for that. So I mean, if it's not Boy and the Heron or Across the Spider-Verse, Elemental was going to be the next one to take that too. So,
yeah. So Rachel saying TMNT was robbed.
The animation of TMNT was good, but
I didn't like that animation style.
I think
it was too messy.
I'm hesitant to say. I think this is the channel where you're going to find both of us were not as big a fan of that movie.
And I love Ninja Turtles. I grew up with Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles is in my blood, but
what is he doing?
They're working too hard. He's going to put them out.
Trying to put out fires.
It is cold in here. I need to put on like a sweater or something. Hold on.
Anyway. Oh, what Robot Dreams is? Yeah, I haven't seen it either. First time Studio Ghibli had won Best Animated Feature since Spirited Away. I mean, that makes sense.
And Spirited Away was good.
Oh yeah, I forget that not everybody sees like localized commercials. So we're seeing pictures of like downtown Austin right now, and I'm like, hey, I was just down there earlier today, but no one else is seeing the commercial.
Starger says TMNT is the third favorite after OG and Secret of the Ooze. You're talking about TMNT, the 07 CGI movie, or this newer one?
I think that's 07.
I think I would actually probably say that as well. I think Secret of the Ooze is my favorite, followed by the original.
Oh, y'all don't like the Michael Bay ones?
It did a good job of bringing like the classic cartoon to live action, but the new TMNT.
This is a really strange looking movie.
It was a weird movie.
Oh, that's Cyril's mom on Andor.
Oh. Does she have that same kind of voice?
Yes. All right, Jimmy.
Nice. I love Octavia Spencer. Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Nice.
Well,
That's, you know. Okay, that was a very Bradley Cooper moment right there.
He did really well in that movie.
This is a hard one.
I could see this going to Past Lives. I could also see it going to Anatomy of a Fall also. She got the Nicole Kidman suit, yeah.
Original screenplay feels good in a place like this.
Oh, there's that PMMP. That's the music they actually play in that movie, like, constantly. The Caribbean drums.
Does anybody else have anxiety every single time somebody goes up to the mic to give a thank you speech that they're either going to say something completely off and weird or that the music's going to start playing them and you're like, no, wait, they're still talking though.
Yeah.
Barbie? Someone said Across the Spider-Verse won in every other universe. Funny.
Yeah.
It was the canon event except for in our universe.
Here's where Oppenheimer wins.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I could see Barbie getting this also, but
if Barbie gets it, that's Greta Gerwig's win. Because it's Greta and Noah who are up for the screenplay on it.
I think it's down between Barbie and Oppenheimer.
There's a world where I see Barbie getting it just because, again, that's Greta's win. That's her best director win, essentially. I just love that Barbie's even up for Oscars, to be honest.
Yeah.
We were not thinking that when we heard a Barbie movie got announced.
It's yours to give freely. Ah, okay.
American Fiction. Yeah. Malcolm was right. So I think it's going to be American Fiction.
Good job, Malcolm. Hey, it was Bodhi Rook.
Riz Ahmed.
Yeah. It sounded like there was a drum roll there.
Yeah.
Huh.
I like what he's saying. Love it. I would not be brave enough to do math up there. No, neither would I.
I'm good at math, and I don't want to do math on the fly like that. Here it goes.
And here goes your Oscar-winning song
Yep.
this evening. That's my prediction. You're facing away from the audience.
This is such a departure from Bad Guy.
It is. Oh, they're on a turntable. Okay.
They're on a Lazy Our Mom.
For those who don't understand that, our mom's name is Susan. For those who don't know what a lazy Susan is, it's a turntable. Oh. Uh-oh. This is crazy.
That's
What's
interesting.
Are they actually up there, or is this a screen? I don't know what's going on. Okay.
No, they are up there.
This setup is insane.
Yeah.
She's also doing a fantastic job performing this live. Yeah, this is my pick for the winner.
Yeah.
I wonder if Ryan Gosling's getting any butterflies having to perform his song.
Nice. She had her eyes closed the entire time.
That's wonderful.
Then Billie Eilish got the Oscar for
No Time to Die.
No Time to Die.
Oh, she's gonna get the Oscar for this too.
Freaking David Allen Greer. That's like the most random like announcer. Yeah, it's what happens when Beyonce does a country album or song or whatever. Barbie.
Otis.
I mean, if you're in a spaceship like that, you could just hit like one of the satellites. That would break the Verizon network.
That would literally break the internet. Yeah,
like if that's
like
what you're
literally.
trying to do.
Oh man, that's a good show so far.
Yeah.
So far, no Oppenheimer sweep yet, but we've only had one? Well, two. We've had two categories that Oppenheimer was nominated for, counting Emily Blunt.
So, needless to say, it's not going to sweep.
Well, it's not going to sweep as much, but it will probably still have a hefty sweep.
It'll probably still clean up some, but
it'll wipe.
It'll wipe.
It won't sweep, but it'll wipe.
Is it using one of those like Clorox wipes?
Oh, I was just thinking some good old Pledge and a rag.
Well, I mean, the Clorox would make sure that 99% of all bacteria,
not a sponsor,
are clean.
We're just practicing for someday when we have a sponsor.
The award for best technical discussion during a commercial goes to Clorox wipes.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised I don't have a container. Oh, it's way over there. I do have one near me, but I'm not going to go.
Is the Oscars actually on Disney Plus? Oh, you're okay. Never mind. That's probably an option for you over in
New Zealand.
New Zealand. I don't know if that was an option for some reason for us in America. I know, like, we had it on Hulu, but yeah, it makes sense. I was like, wait, we could have watched this on Disney Plus. Would have saved at least 2 minutes of our technical difficulties.
We should put odds on Nolan killing someone on camera if he loses director,
No.
and it'll be scored by Hans Zimmer.
Yeah.
He's gonna get up. He's gonna strangle someone. We'll all hear "Bong."
Nolan can be intense, but also, like, all the stuff that I've seen from him over the course of the Oppenheimer press run till now,
Mm-hmm.
he seems like the most gracious man ever. Like, I honestly, like, he's one of those people that I would love to sit down, you know,
Pick
it's
his
one of those,
brain.
like, the age-old, like, have a beer with him kind of a situation. Although,
You know where he would be good at? Hot Ones.
ooh, will he ever do that?
No, he won't. But if you could get Christopher Nolan on Hot Ones, oh, I will watch the hell out of that. Easily.
Yeah. So the slap was just practice for the real event.
Yeah.
Wasn't that 2 Oscars ago now?
Yep. Yeah. The Oscars last year was good. It was a good show, but nothing out of the ordinary happened.
Yeah. Yeah, that was like the whole joke that Jimmy Kimmel was like, nothing crazy happened this year. We did great, guys.
The most out of the ordinary thing was that Jamie Lee Curtis won the Best Supporting Actress.
Yeah.
That was it. Is that Larry Bird and a guy or a
Progressive,
Allstate?
We just mentioned every insurance company except
Allstate. Oh, Past Lives was good, but man, there was some cringy moments. When they're sitting at that bar at the restaurant with her husband, oh, that was just so cringy.
Yeah.
That was a transition. Why are we going from Past Lives to Beetlejuice?
Because Michael Keaton's coming out.
With Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah.
But that was just weird. After Past Lives?
Oh, it's like he has another Beetlejuice movie coming.
Yeah. God, I can't wait to see that the first trailer for Beetlejuice 2.
This one's pretty big.
I could see Maestro potentially his look towards the end of the movie is pretty good. Oppenheimer was good. I would give this to Maestro.
Or Poor Things.
I guess.
I had a feeling Poor Things would be up there just because of the prosthetic work.
On Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
But I think they did a good job with Maestro, especially making him look older towards the end.
Because, like, you can tell it's Bradley Cooper, but he also doesn't look like Bradley Cooper.
Mm-mm. Yeah, contrary to all the jokes, I didn't think there was anything wrong with, like, the nose prosthetic that they had on him. I thought it looked good.
Yeah, nobody wants to follow those rules, huh?
They're all thinking they're publicists.
Publicists, agents. You're not supposed to say that. Whatever.
Why wouldn't you?
I also don't know like who makes that rule. Is that like an academy rule, or is that,
And why is it a rule?
or is it like an unwritten rule? You just like, you're not supposed to do this.
Why is it a rule is what I would ask. Is it like supposed to be like free advertising for that publicist or something? And they don't want to do that? Or
maybe, I don't know.
Production design, this one's going to be wild.
This is Barbie, right?
Barbie or Poor Things, I would say.
Yeah. Ah, man, like
Barbie
Poor Things has some pretty incredible production design, but man, that's got to be Barbie. It's got to be Barbie here.
I think like the rest of these so far, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon,
They're all good.
Oppenheimer, all they did was just recreate older looking, but like Poor Things and Barbie are all like fantasy driven looks.
Asteroid City should have been nominated too for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's, if Poor Things wasn't around, then yeah, Barbie gets that hands down.
Easily.
Yeah. That's crazy because this is the one that we were like, it's a lock for Barbie on this one.
It was until I watched Poor Things and I was like, well,
yeah,
I could see Poor Things getting this.
Yeah.
I would also say, I know it sounds weird, but I probably would have also have given a maybe a somewhat of a nomination to Zone of Interest. The fact that they made that like house look so peaceful and tranquil when it's right next to Auschwitz, that was insane. The fact that it was like green and lively and beautiful, and it's right next to the worst place on the planet at the time.
Right. Thank you, everybody that we haven't thanked. It's that easy, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody who needs to be thanked that we haven't thanked. Thank you.
You know what you did to help us. We thank you for that.
If you had any hand in making this movie, we thank you.
Oh, the streaker. Oh, no.
Matt Damon?
This is Cena. You can't see him. In shorts.
Wait, there's no way, right?
Yeah, I'm wondering what he's actually wearing. But I can't see him. Oh no, I can.
Shoes.
Is he wearing Birkenstocks? This is going to be funny when they go to open the envelope and Jimmy's going to have to crouch down.
Give something to Barbie here. Come on.
I can see this going to Poor Things also.
Gosh.
Toga.
Okay. So everything that Barbie should have gotten, Poor Things took.
Poor Things is going to get. Yeah.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. I think a lot of the technical stuff is going to come down between Barbie and Poor Things. Because they're both like fairy tale fantasy.
Yeah.
And on stage with a naked John Cena. I was still trying to figure out what was like off-putting about Emma Stone's look in it. Was it like they just paled her out and split her hair?
I don't know.
Like it looks like they like bushied up her eyebrows as well. Like they gave her the Eugene Levy.
Yeah. And thank you, everybody else who I haven't thanked yet. Don't let me ever win an Oscar. I'll be up there and be like, thank you to everybody who I should thank.
Yeah.
What is this pairing? I'm okay.
Hey, I was hoping to get confirmation that The Rock and John Cena were going to be fighting at WrestleMania.
Not the Oscars. There's a world where he was actually naked, and that would like I totally believe it. But I feel like something that
it's the sock, the Hollywood sock that
guys usually wear during sex scenes.
Yeah.
Anyway. I was really thinking they were going to make a joke or like, you should definitely do it. No one can see you anyway.
I was thinking he was going to be like, I feel like this is the one time that they will be able to see me.
Yeah.
Like
everybody can actually see me here.
That would have been a funny joke. Oh, Lawrence Fishburne. the hell are we watching?
This is so awesome.
Wasn't this another Pink Floyd song from The Wall with the flowers?
I got to be honest with all y'all watching. I'm glad I could be here with you today and be awake and alive, because I got the worst night's sleep I've ever gotten in my entire life. I literally lied in bed for 6 hours not being able to sleep. So
I woke up and saw your tweet, and I'm like, oh, he's going to be a blast to watch the Oscars with.
I fell asleep sometime after 10 a.m. and got up at 2 today.
I don't know if you could tell like how quiet I was making breakfast. It's like, don't wake him. If he finally fell asleep and I'm making breakfast and I wake him up, he's going to be pissed.
Yeah, I mean, we're working off of 4 hours of sleep, and I wonder why I couldn't sleep beforehand. Suffice it to say, I'll be able to sleep fine tonight.
I bless the rains down in Africa.
I really wish I knew why I couldn't fall asleep. I wonder if part of it is just, I bet part of it is the time change. Because I ended up going to bed earlier than I had been otherwise, so my body just wasn't used to going to sleep yet. I don't know. Time change is annoying. They really need to abolish that bad boy.
Like, keep the part of it that gives us an extra hour of sleep. Keep that. Remove the one that gets rid of the hour. Like
the time that we're in right now should be the time it is always.
But just give us an extra hour like once a year. That would be great.
That doesn't make any sense. What they should do is just make every year a leap year, and then that extra day is just your extra day to sleep.
Yeah.
Another localized commercial.
Yep. There's a commercial for ADP that I see like on YouTube a lot, where it says like, scientists have discovered a comet has given us an extra like 25th hour in the day. And then it cuts to like this company's like board, and they're like, we figured out how we're going to use this extra hour. Mandatory corporate naps. And I get so upset at that, because I'm like, if we have an extra hour, I need my employer to stay the hell away from it. It's my extra hour. I get to choose what to do with it. I don't know what that is, but that mother is not real. That's what that commercial was.
So Whataburger commercial for those who did not get a Whataburger commercial.
Yeah, I don't know if... I'm pretty sure most people didn't get that.
They do make those look good, though. I do want to try them, even though it's literally just a piece of chicken with sauce on it.
Yeah, it's probably the same thing. We can buy frozen chicken tenders and toss them in a sauce ourselves.
Yeah.
Same thing.
If Killers of the Flower Moon wins Best Picture, we call that an upset, right? Oh, that's
Maybe.
cool. This is actually really cool.
I like, between Killers of the Flower Moon and Echo, there's been some good like Native American representation this year.
Yeah.
I want to say there was like one more that I'm forgetting. I can't remember. I know, like, what was it last year? Was it last year or the year before? We got Prey, that Predator. Yeah. I think that was 2022, I believe. Yeah.
I want to say it was earlier than that because I remember it coming out like I feel like it came out in the thick of the pandemic.
No, it was 2022 because it was a part of like that dynamite year for horror movies.
Like they cut to Lily Gladstone there. She was feeling that. I mean, that's cool.
What are you doing? Silly cat.
I want the Rock's suit jacket.
Come on.
Although I want it in my size. Imagine you're spending your birthday presenting the Oscars. Yeah, that'd be great. I would do it. Be the best birthday ever.
And Zone of Interest will probably get that. It makes sense. It's also nominated for Best Picture, so
yeah. The Zone of Pinterest.
Zone of Pinterest.
I don't even know where to begin to make that joke.
Whatever y'all do not play the music.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder how you come up with that. Like, have an idea for a movie.
Hear me out.
Let's do a movie about a scenic family life.
Yeah.
Right outside of Auschwitz.
Oh, yeah. Fall Guy.
Nice.
Dang. Shots fired. love this.
It's that moment when Ryan Gosling has more of a plunging neckline than Emily Blunt does.
We're recognizing the stunt community.
Yeah. About time.
Just show Tom Cruise doing literally everything.
Yeah. This is meaningless unless they show Tom Cruise.
RRR.
Well, okay. So they did kind of show Tom Cruise there.
Yeah, no, they've already shown like a clip or two of him.
There's another one.
No, that's Bourne Identity.
Is that Bourne?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Learn the difference between Matt Damon and Tom Cruise, gosh darn it.
They all look the same, okay? All these white guys look exactly the same to me.
That was just heavy promotion for Fall Guy. That's all that was. Oh, no.
Is that Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito?
Yeah.
Yes. About time they bring the twins out again.
They want to talk about stunt work, but not give them an award. I mean, I think it's a foregone conclusion at some point there will be a stunt work award of some sort. It's just how much red tape do they have to go through in order to actually make it happen?
That seemed like they were dipping their toes into the water.
Trying to get some reception to it. And
right.
We receive it. We receive it.
All right, I'll be right back.
Lola, what are you doing?
We receive a stunt work award. Yeah, pretty slick for promotion for Fall Guy. Exactly. Which that movie does look like a lot of fun. I love that they actually like hard referenced Barbenheimer though. I think that was a lot of fun. Oh my gosh. I feel like they're making pretty decent time, right? This is, yeah, roughly about when the show started before, right?
All right, well, whatever.
I mean, maybe like 30 minutes ago. Usually starts like had usually started at 7 Central Time in the past. So
Cat's over here trying to figure out how to get on camera too.
been about an hour-ish and 25 minutes. Yeah. Yep. I feel like they're making pretty decent time.
So I know that like typically every year I hear like the same kind of thing. People just don't trust the Oscars. They don't like the Oscars. I love doing this. The Oscar watch-along. I know like some people joke about it. This really is like, I feel like my Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Is it perfect? No. But I still enjoy watching it.
The only difference is like there's no real like sports ball. Oh, we're gonna watch the sports ball for the Oscars. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, we're gonna watch the movie award thing. Yeah, it's exactly what we're gonna watch. You're right. I keep forgetting that American Idol came back.
Didn't it started on Fox, right? And then
Yeah.
it moved to ABC?
Yeah, this new one I think is on ABC.
Barbie.
Are we gonna get the I'm Just Ken performance now? I smell like basement.
Which is funny because I know what that basement smells like, even though we grew up in Austin, Texas, and there's no such thing as a basement here.
Yeah.
I still know what that smell is. Hey.
That's where Ki Kwan's gonna show up. Yeah.
That's a good group there.
Yeah, that's a damn good lineup of actors.
Did Tim Robbins win that for Shawshank? This should be something I know off the top of my head, honestly.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're questioning that live right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're saying RDJ here.
He didn't win for Shawshank. Yeah, Shawshank didn't win any of the Oscars it was nominated for.
Mystic River.
Mystic River.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, he got Best Supporting for Mystic River. He was nominated for Best Director for Dead Man Walking.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that Sam Rockwell's the one doing this.
Yeah. It sounds like Justin Hammer.
Yeah. Anthony.
Anthony Stark.
Anthony. Why is the only thing that has aged on Tim Robbins is just his hair?
Which is funny because this actually is closer to how Andy Dufresne should have looked at the time at the end of Shawshank Redemption.
Right.
God, I just want to hear Christoph Waltz read anything.
Yeah.
Like, he could read the 1950s Better Homes and Garden cookbook, and I'm enthralled. Ooh, Mark Ruffalo could pull up an upset here.
Over RDJ.
He could. Yeah. His character was like completely unhinged.
I really think RDJ here.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. This feels about as locked in as Cillian Murphy does for Best Actor.
Yeah, I feel like so far we're pretty right with our guesses on supporting. I'm pretty sure the actor and actress are probably going to be the same.
Yeah.
Although that actress, that's still going to come down between Lily Gladstone and Emma Stone.
Oh.
It's great.
The dog is clapping. Robert Downey Jr. is just an entertaining human being. Oh, yeah, I've been there. Yeah, the gift shop's okay. It wasn't any. Like, I've been there, and there's nothing in the gift shop that I was like, oh, I need to have this.
This
The
looks
museum is pretty cool,
interesting.
though. If you ever find yourself in LA and happen to have the time to run by the Academy Museum, I do recommend it. It is pretty cool.
That looks like it's going to be funny.
I think Paul Giamatti is the only one that can upset Cillian Murphy. Yeah, I think at this point probably, but if we're looking at this like we're calculating points and like how we in America look at our presidential races, I would say that Cillian Murphy is still at least a solid, at least a solid 12 to 20 points ahead of Paul Giamatti. It's not watch it. I'm talking mathematics. I'm not talking about actual candidates or anything. I'm talking about like how it's calculated. I would say that Cillian Murphy is 12 to 20 points ahead of Paul Giamatti in terms of a lock.
Yeah.
But who knows? That electoral college out there could swing Paul Giamatti back into the lead. Don't look too deep into this analogy. Need to find $3,000 for a plane ticket to the States so I can see Oscars Museum. I would not spend the $3,000 on a plane ticket with the sole
just for the Oscars.
The sole desire only to go to the Oscars Museum. That is not. It's a good visit. It's not worth the $3,000 as being the sole reason you come to the United States.
So what I would recommend is go see it, but also plan on making a trip to Philippe's French dip sandwiches, and then that $3,000 will be worth it.
Exactly.
You just lost me with American politics.
Not even
that we probably did, and that's why we don't talk politics.
Jesse Plemons. How's this profitable for Frito-Lay?
Like who was it with Shiner Bach that's like, you know who we should get to promote our beer in a commercial? Jesse Plemons.
Also, I don't know how many people got that commercial.
Yeah.
This is the corniest.
This is also a local commercial.
Yeah, it's also a local. It's a local company here in Austin that does like plumbing and stuff, and they're doing a whole Dune spoof.
The sandworm was a toilet.
The sandworm was a toilet.
The sandworm teeth were inside the toilet seat bowl.
I wish the rest of y'all could have seen that commercial just now.
That was bonkers.
That was insane. That was absolutely insane. Good on them. That was some good marketing, as corny as it looked. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure, Malcolm. Like you would have to make the full sweep. Like it would literally be like if you have the opportunity to go visit.
Yeah. Anatomy of a Fall.
Doggy.
God, that dog was so good in that movie.
Can we talk about the amount of people online who are dumb and thought that whenever they were talking about Messi showing the picture of the dog, they were thinking about the
soccer player,
the soccer/football player? Look at these two. Look at these two.
I mean, they look like the same person. I mean, come on.
Yeah, absolute twin. Standing ovation for the two of them. I love it.
Yeah. I haven't seen Twins in a while. I need to rewatch that. That and Junior.
I love that. Heat.
Threw me out a window. That would have been funny if Schwarzenegger was like, no, that's not Batman. Where's Batman at?
That was amazing.
That was so good.
I think this is my favored.
What category is this?
Godzilla
special
minus
effects.
one.
Yeah, Godzilla.
Dang. Is this the only thing Godzilla minus one is up for?
Yep.
Yeah. I kind of want to give it to Godzilla minus one just because I feel like that movie needs some Oscar recognition.
All of these have had really good effects, though.
That's actually pretty good because that didn't feel like CGI in that
No,
scene.
I thought they were actually dangling.
Well, they kind of were, but
Yeah. Come on, Godzilla.
nice. Look at them. Look at them. Let's go.
They all got their little Godzilla toys.
I love this.
Did you see the picture of their shoes?
Yeah.
They all have like the Godzilla hand as the heel of their shoe. That's
I
great.
love this. I love Oscar winning Godzilla minus one. Let's go.
That was such a good movie.
Oh my Godzilla. I love it.
Rocky Balboa. Oh. Lou Diamond Phillips? Jeez. Arnold, that's film editors. That's what I said. Like a good neighbor. This is one of those, like, when I go to a movie, I'm not actively paying attention to all the cuts and everything.
And that's a mark of good editing is when you don't.
Like, I remember, what was it? Bohemian Rhapsody got the best editing. And I was
I don't
like,
know how
oh,
Poor
okay,
Things-
sure.
I don't know how Poor Things is here, but Oppenheimer for me.
I could see Oppenheimer, yeah. Because it did have to jump around a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say I really feel like it's Oppenheimer on this one. Just it's not even how it jumps around between the three different, but how things are cut and shown in between them. That whole scene with him like giving that speech amidst the dropping of the bombs. The editing around that entire scene is fantastic. So
That's right. She can't be flapped. She towers over Schwarzenegger. Yeah, kind of.
they're gonna save I'm Just Ken for the last, aren't they?
Yeah, that's going to be the showstopper. Isn't this like, this is someone that you listen to a lot, right?
No,
Who am I getting them confused with?
John Bellion.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was a short song.
Yeah. I wonder if there's like a longer version. And they're like, just, hey, do the short version for the show. We got to save time. Like, I honestly don't expect a full version of I'm Just Ken.
Wait, even that has a Taylor's version? How much longer until we're doing a show on Cinefanatics here and it's Taylor's version? The tagline, Taylor's version.
Well, that's probably not going to happen at this point.
Well, yeah.
Of course, it's sponsored by. This is basically saying this Oscars is sponsored by Disney,
Yeah,
and it's on ABC. So
which is Disney.
it really is less about Taylor Swift and more about, hey, this is coming to Disney Plus. Get a Disney Plus subscription, guys.
Like, if it was a musician that I typically listen to, like if they were doing this with like Green Day or Disturbed or Linkin Park,
Yeah, because
well,
those would
not
definitely
Linkin Park,
all go on Disney Plus for sure.
but yeah, Disturbed. But if they were doing like any of those, I would be all over this. But I don't listen to Taylor Swift, so nothing against her. I just don't listen to her.
I like one of her albums.
I am not the Taylor Swift demographic.
Everyone's a Taylor Swift demographic. Everyone can be a Swiftie.
I do like some of her
box.
songs. I like some of her songs. You get "Shake It Off" stuck in my head, it's not going away. So,
because the hater's gonna hate. Oh, I love this commercial real bad.
I do too. It's great. It's a great commercial.
I want a Discover card real bad.
Real bad.
I'm so glad to be present at the Oscars. Mine's moving more into Holly Hunter a little bit. Is it Jennifer Coolidge or Holly Hunter? Who knows? Oh, no.
It's time for our favorite game in the middle of our yearly Oscars watch-along.
Jennifer Coolidge or Holly Hunter? Oh, no.
And I'm not paying attention because I see Aubrey Plaza in a commercial, so she's got my attention.
I love that. Nick Offerman's there, too.
Stick Nick Offerman in there.
I, too, am having a blast.
I still want to see a movie of Aubrey Plaza and Jenna Ortega. This is one of those movies that I completely forgot that I was watching Bradley Cooper. He did so well in it.
Yeah. I know we haven't been highlighted in the comments, but I just want to make sure that this is the takeaway for the entire night, by the way. Didn't Ricky Minor do the American Idol?
They're playing Barbie Girl. Good Lord, how many teleprompters do they have out there?
A lot. Emily Blunt back there. Ooh.
That's freaking Guillermo. Guillermo's like, I don't. Shut up, Jimmy. Trzynski.
Those are some strange looking bottles, but
Yeah.
They're like, where's our tequila?
Dr. Spielberg. That was some expert camera timing there. Very well done.
That was funny. Spielberg is such a good sport.
Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't know who any of these were. Sorry.
I feel like I would have like a hard time, no matter what part of the industry I work in, walking by Chris Nolan without going, "Oh my gosh, sir!"
Yeah. 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 So we're still in an age where, like, when school funding gets cut, they're usually cutting out like a lot
arts.
of the arts,
Yeah.
which sucks. Yeah, I don't know any of the documentaries either. And Malcolm called it.
Yeah, we usually don't keep our ear to the ground on the buzz around documentary, typically.
I have a hard enough time keeping up with just the feature films.
There's not to say the documentary is important, but we just have more of a passion for the regular feature films. But documentary filmmaking is actually very important.
It would be something like if I could do this full time, then I would probably use some of that time to get into documentaries a little more.
Yeah. First Oscar in Ukrainian history.
Nice.
Pretty cool. Oh, I see where he's.
Yep.
I was say I see where he's coming from. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's a good point.
Yeah. Typically, I'm not a big fan of like actors using the award acceptance speech as a platform for their own personal opinions, unless it's something like this where the product that they made directly connects to that.
Oh,
here it goes. Yeah, they're getting ready.
all right.
Like-
Well, I'm going to prepare for this. I'll be right back.
I'm going to continue in the process of getting our channel canceled while he's gone. Sure, right after Guillermo did all of that with the tequila, now we get a commercial for Don Julio. Perfect timing, y'all. Just great timing on ABC's part. I feel like that was done on purpose. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I have a feeling, just saying. Yeah, typically I'm not a big fan of, like, say, if you are a celebrity or a person of note during an Oscar acceptance speech to, like, hey, let me tell you about my personal opinion on this over here, when it doesn't have anything to do with what, like, I like it. You go up there, you thank your publicist, you thank your parents, you thank anyone who supported you. That's what it's supposed to be for. But when it's something like that, where what's going on in the world is what prompted you to create what you created, I absolutely adore that. Last repair shop. So that was about like saving music and the arts and public education. What are you doing? Nice. Every ghost we ever caught is coming from. I wonder if we're going to see like the return of Vigo. It's Vigo. I wonder if they could would they be daring enough to even bring back Rowan from the 2016 Ghostbusters? Or are they going to keep it to everyone that we faced? The little girl was, from what I was able to infer, she was just someone that they had with them that was going through public school and focusing on the arts.
She was chosen from the program. Yeah.
Like, she didn't have anything to do with the creation of that documentary short. It was just they were bringing her up as someone who is succeeding.
Yeah. I don't know if they have like some kind of like lottery program or something for kids in the school system there, but
Ooh, that's the best looking stage. Oh, zone of interest.
are we going to go from zone of interest straight into I'm Just Ken?
Gotta hope not. That's
oof.
So there you go. Like when they showed like the when you see the sky from like the point of view of the home, you see like all the smoke and everything in the background. It's so messed up.
Yeah. Zendaya.
Oh, there's that ugly woman.
Stop it.
What the hell's wrong with the internet? She's fucking gorgeous. Like, I'm almost tempted to start watching Euphoria just because I like her and I want to see her like do that acting.
She's fantastic in Euphoria.
Like I've seen her; she does good at acting in the movies I've watched, but like I've really only seen her like Greatest Showman and the Spider-Man movies, and that's about it.
Episode 5 of the second season of Euphoria is some of her best work ever as an actress. Yeah, Oppenheimer.
Cinematography, yeah.
Yep.
There's a pairing.
Oh yeah, the Wes Anderson Benedict Cumberbatch.
Huh.
I actually want to see that.
Well, that would make sense. She said, "You're never getting this." Wasn't Becky G the Yellow Ranger?
Yeah. We are currently watching a music performance from a movie about Cheetos.
This is the timeline that I chose to live in.
That is the most absurd sentence I've ever said in my life, and I'm glad I said it. I actually still need to watch this movie. I haven't seen it. I know a lot of people were saying it's actually really good. I believe it is on Disney Plus also.
Like Disney Plus and Hulu.
And Hulu, yeah.
That's the thing. Like there were a lot of movies this past year about movies about the creation of a product. So
yeah,
like there
Blackberry,
was Blackberry, Tetris, Flaming Hot.
Yeah.
Which again, going back to, we never actually released a video about our top movies of 2023. I will say my number one actually was Air. I really liked Air.
Tetris was high up there for me.
Tetris was really good though. Yeah. I really enjoyed Tetris also, but
Tetris was wild. Yeah, I'm gonna say they shortened that performance too. Rolex makes full clocks.
I want to see this. That's not the reason I want to watch it, but it's not the only reason I want to watch it. I like what Luca Guadagnino has done.
It looks interesting.
Call Me by Your Name, Suspiria, and Bones and All were all really good movies.
Also, that's one of those movies that was supposed to come out during the strikes, but got pushed back because
Challengers.
Because you want Zendaya to promote your movie.
Yep.
Honestly, same reason Dune got pushed back too. But that's also not just Zendaya.
Because you want Zendaya to promote your movie.
Yeah, it's not just Zendaya in that case. It's like the full cast. You know, Timothy Chalamet, Rebecca Ferguson, everybody. Austin Butler, Florence Pugh.
When you've got that kind of a stacked cast, you want them out and about promoting your movie. Especially when you know that your movie that they're going to promote is not Madam Web.
Yeah.
Do they still have to release streaming movies to a theater for it to qualify? Or do we now recognize movies released on streaming can be okay?
I think they still have to be released to a theater.
Or was that just the one-off rule for like the 2020?
That's always fun to watch, is him talk about the Oscars on the show after.
The most interesting one was obviously that him talking about what happened with the La La Land Moonlight mix-up.
Yeah,
that was interesting to hear him behind the scenes. So that was okay. So that was just a one-off rule for 2020.
Yeah,
That would make sense.
out of public health and safety, they decided, hey, y'all can stay home. Y'all don't have to go to the theater to see this movie.
Tell you what, we will recognize your movie, and in return, we're not going to allow Tenet to be nominated for Best Sound Design.
Yeah.
If we all agree on that, we're good. Oh, yeah. It's another commercial that no one else is able to see except us. It's a commercial for local grocery superstar HEB. Oh, yeah. His girlfriend in that movie was the cop in Get Out.
Oh.
I was watching that movie. I was like, where have I seen her before? And I was like, Ron White. Or not Ron White. That's a comedian. Ron TSA. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and give Field of Dreams 3.5 stars on Letterboxd because I feel like I've now seen that movie, even though I've never watched it before. Good job, sir.
That was funny.
Oh, yeah. Zone of interest for sound? Absolutely.
Breaking news, John Mulaney not hired back to do Spider-Ham.
Yeah.
In the next Spider-Verse movie.
So far, Zone of Interest is going to get my vote out of all these for sound. Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer's a big one here.
Be close.
Oppenheimer's a huge one here.
Yeah. I would still say Zone of Interest, but I'm not going to hate it if Oppenheimer gets it.
I think.
There you go. Yep.
I actually thought Oppenheimer, just the whole, the crowd in the bleachers during that one scene I was talking about. Yeah.
No, that I would agree. Zone of Interest, there's one big reason why I would give it to that. Again, the whole thing is they're in a house outside of Auschwitz. You can hear all the sounds of Auschwitz, people screaming and getting shot while they're talking about, like, hey, what are we going to have for dinner tonight?
That's rough.
It's so weird.
That's rough.
I mean, there's really nothing else to that film except listening to it. Like everyone's thinking their mother from like England.
I was gonna say, we're in March.
Yeah.
England has a different Mother's Day than America, I guess.
Here we go. Yes.
Yay. He's doing it from the audience.
I don't have the Barbie.
I love this.
Mark
Ronson, yeah. There they are. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I love that all four of them are right there.
This is everything I was wanting it to be.
This is more than I wanted it to be.
Yes. Slash. Yes.
This might be one of the greatest Oscar moments ever. I love that. I love that. That was so good. I love that.
Ken.
Emma Stone.
Emma
Nice.
Stone. Whose hand is he holding?
Cameraman. God, that was amazing.
Yes.
That was so amazing. Like, Billy wins, but damn it, that was a great performance.
Spielberg, that was great. Where was that energy with Natu Natu last year?
Right?
That's what I wanted from Natu Natu last year.
That was amazing. God, that's going to be like the most rewatched moment of this whole show.
Yeah. Give this man an Oscar now. Simu Liu had no idea Slash was involved with it. I didn't think he was. I think that was just a random Slash just randomly popped up. That was cinema. That was the performance of the night. And we don't talk about Bruno. Absolutely. Yeah, we don't talk about Bruno had a good performance also.
It did.
It's in the same vein as that, but I feel like this was made up of like all of our imagination as what we wanted to see, and I feel like they did it.
Yeah. I'm tweeting real quick.
Yep. I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh. I'm so satisfied by that performance. That was amazing.
Oh, is that what it was? They didn't do as good of a job performing it. I could have sworn they did, but I don't remember it, I guess, that well. Are we to the main awards now?
We're getting close.
I mean, we're less than 30 minutes of what's planned for how long it's supposed to last, so. Oh, they changed the words and spoofed it. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't. It's been a minute, I think, since we saw that performance. Now that you say that, I feel like I do actually remember hearing people kind of down on it.
We've got. So we.
Oh yeah, because it wasn't a nominee. They put it in there because they felt like they needed to.
So we still have like the honorary awards, the humanitarian award they have to talk about.
The in memoriam.
The in memoriam. We still have, I believe, best score.
Yeah,
and original song. So we have the score and song to do, and then we're down to the main awards.
Yeah.
So it is going to go over a little bit longer because there's no way they're doing all of that in the next 23 minutes.
No, not with more commercial breaks still.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've got probably almost another hour. This Oppenheimer is another one of those movies. By the way, if y'all don't follow us with everything we talk about, lately, one of the things that like I've enjoyed talking about is watching movies with the subtitles on.
Going
like
back and watching them, yeah.
That helped with Dune. With Dune Part 1, I rewatched it with the subtitles on, and I understood that movie so much better, and it made my enjoyment of Dune Part 2 even better. I want to rewatch Oppenheimer with the subtitles on.
Yeah, same.
Better frame that. That's low.
Is it bad that I will literally be rewatching that I'm Just Ken performance immediately after this is done?
Oh, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Also, plug for Wicked.
Oh, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande? Yeah.
Yep.
They're even in the colors.
Yeah.
Gosh, she's having a weekend. She just was on SNL last night. Wait, she was in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What a flight.
That's even more impressive than Taylor Swift getting from Japan to the Super Bowl. She had like a day because of the time zones.
A few hours flight. Spending half your day on a plane, but whatever.
I would say I know it's like 5 hours from here to Boston.
Yeah.
So I would probably say about 4 plus another, like it's usually 3 from here to LA. So yeah, it's probably a 7-hour flight nonstop. Oof. By the way, I don't travel internationally if y'all didn't know. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Ludwig Göransson does good work. He's done. He does Mandalorian.
Yes.
Yeah, much deserved. So, thank you for making me have to drag my wife to work. Thanks.
Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with video games, but just saying.
I wish I was given musical instruments.
Right?
I wasn't even given video games. I had to save up for a year for a Nintendo. Billie Eilish. Here's my surprise face.
Yeah. Yep. I'm surprised they didn't run back through the nominees again.
Yeah,
But
that
maybe
was weird.
They might be trying to save some time now, I guess. Yeah, no.
Justice for Ryan. This is the song that is more meaningful to the idea of Barbie.
This is the song that needed to win. I loved that performance, but this is the song that needed to win.
So basically, we could say this song was going to win.
Yeah. Duh. Dan-dan-dan-dan-dan-dan-dan.
You have a best friend named Rat. That's awesome. I think they're all like, oh shit, they're filming in the hallway. All right. Bathroom break.
Yeah. I'm still stuck on that. I'm just Ken performance. That's gonna be stuck in my brain all night. 100%. 100%. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Does this commercial break long enough for me to be able to watch it again? Yeah. If someone's alive to accept their lifetime achievement award, I want to see their reaction to winning it, you know? I think we got that. One of the ones I remember the most was, I believe, Sidney Poitier getting it and being able to see his reaction to getting that award. I thought was actually just such a special moment. So anytime they give that award out, I want to see the reaction of the person receiving it.
The which award?
The Lifetime Achievement Awards. I was saying, like, the last one I remember seeing the reaction was Sidney Poitier. I like being able to see, you know, someone see the recognition. I like people receiving their flowers while they're alive to receive them.
Yeah.
And not just recognizing people after they pass away.
I know there's like a lot of controversy with Angela Bassett this year in that people are like, oh, we know we probably should have given her the best supporting actress last year. Let's just go ahead and give her a lifetime achievement.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's actually true.
I think if you're using the lifetime achievement to make up for a quote unquote oopsie that you did, it cheapens the and what's the word? It just cheapens the award a little bit.
Now, does Angela Bassett actually deserve a lifetime achievement
Probably,
award?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Go back her role in Boys in the Hood. Like, yeah, as Trey's mom. That was good. what was it? Didn't she play Tina Turner in What's Love Got to Do with It?
I think so.
A lot of controversy over Angela Bassett. I haven't heard of people about. No, it's there's a lot of people that are thinking that she's being given a Lifetime Achievement Award because she should, in popular opinion, she should have gotten the Best Supporting Actress last year
Yeah.
instead of Jamie Lee Curtis because she was the favorite to win that.
It's basically people saying that they're giving it to her out of the we should have oopsie
in lieu of the Best Supporting Actress last year. Or at least that's what's going through Twitter. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually think it was between Stephanie Sue and Angela Bassett.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Michael Gambon.
Oh, yeah. Michael Gambon.
Norman Jewison. Harry Belafonte. Oh, Alan Arkin.
Yeah.
Julian Sands.
Oh, that one hurts.
Yeah. Cheetah Rivera. Yeah. Tom Wilkinson. Glynis Johns. She's the mom from Mary Poppins. Paul Rubens. Pee-wee. Piper Laurie.
Richard Roundtree.
Mm-hmm. Man, there were a lot of good actors that passed away last year.
Yeah.
Let's say Robbie Robertson was nominated for Killers of the Flower Moon?
Yeah. It sounds like they also told the crowd to save the cheering or save the applause of recognition for these people for the very end.
Yeah.
Because I know in years past, people would applaud when names they recognized came up. Just showing the composers while showing the orchestra. Yeah.
Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
Richard Lewis. That was recent.
Yeah, wow. Carl Weathers. William Friedkin.
Speaking of Tina Turner. Burt Young.
Oh, yeah, Burt Young. That's right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is necessarily like the in memoriam section has always, the focus is always on the people who have passed. I don't know if we necessarily need to see the singers, musicians, or dancers in this case while we're supposed to be focusing on the people who passed away.
I think honestly, you got to keep it simple. Put a singer on a piano.
Yeah.
Put a singer on a piano. Let them play some music, sing along, and show the video. And play as much video as there are people to recognize. I'm not a big fan of them just having listed names at the end of them and then putting the QR code. Hey, go to the website to see everybody else. I don't. No, give time for everybody that you need to give time for. Don't
Don't
relegate people.
That's not the section of the show that we need to be saving time in.
I don't think so either.
That's the one you let play full. You save time elsewhere in the show, some other part of it.
If we have to cut John Mulaney's comedy bit a little bit to put some more in memoriam, then absolutely.
So be it. Yeah. And I get it that like this is an award show, but you're still putting on a piece of entertainment.
It's not just an award show though. It's a celebration of all things movies. The Oscars is meant to be an ultimate celebration of not just the movies that came out, but movies in general and the people who are a part of making movies, whether they are alive or have passed.
I'm wondering if they look at the situation as like, hey, people are going to click off during this boring ass segment. And like, no, it's not boring. It's to honor these people who have come.
It's one of the segments I pay attention to the most, to be honest. And I pay attention to the whole dang show. So
I don't know.
You know, I feel like
it also seemed a lot shorter than they typically are. So they are trying to rush through it, which I would say don't. Don't.
That's the thing is, I feel like once I pass away, I want my life to have meant something and people to be able to recognize what I did in my life, in my lifetime. So
I'm just going to put your name up on the screen during one of our Cinefanatics videos. Like, oh, Chris passed away. Here's his name. Rest in peace, my brother. Moving on.
Yeah.
In
other news, the box office this week.
Let me tell you about Fast and the Furious 32. Now that we've seemingly pinpointed the time of your death. Oppenhammered. Wait, really?
He's kidding, right?
Is he kidding?
Yes. It's these individuals.
Okay. I was going to say, like, why?
NSYNC is not presenting.
NSYNC?
NSYNC's not presenting. I want to see freaking Brendan Fraser get back on that stage again and present the award.
Yeah. $100 says Matthew McConaughey's going to say the word all right.
Yep, he's right. He's correct on that. When you see Jeffrey Wright in a film.
I had to do the
That was awesome.
Yeah. He didn't say all right. I'm out $100. People, hop on patreon.com/thefanatics or streamlabs.com.
Yeah, that's all he needed to say. Cillian Murphy.
Yep, that's it. Cillian Murphy. We're done. What spot?
I love it. I do like that Coleman Domingo has a nomination here too.
Yeah. Cillian Murphy.
Yep. Absolutely deserved. 100%.
Yep. Oh, they can be friends. That was such a good role for him.
I love that we can say Academy Award winner Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's a good win. And then you got this guy over here, freaking legend that he is.
One of the few years that he's not nominated for a movie.
Right. All right, here's the big one. Is Nolan getting his first Oscar?
God, Nolan's got to get this.
I really want this for Nolan.
I will still say I'm disappointed that Greta's not nominated, but
yeah.
Christopher Nolan. Yeah!
Yes!
About damn time. There's so many movies that he's done he should have gotten at least a nomination for. I don't know which ones he has gotten a nomination for.
Just so many.
He's only been nominated for Best Director once. Or twice.
He should have been nominated. Should have been more.
Yeah. I'm actually...
Oh my gosh.
Me personally, I would give the Best Picture to The Holdovers, but I'm going to be super happy and excited to see Oppenheimer get it.
Yeah, it's got to be Oppenheimer.
Uh-huh.
That Rolex wall clock. I love this. Oh man,
Spielberg and Nolan.
Go to commercial break on Spielberg and Nolan.
Hell no! Put a microphone on them. I want to hear what they're talking about.
Yeah, let me hear that conversation.
Oh, that was the theme from The Rock. Was
it? It's not like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, that is Pirates of the Caribbean. Or at least what I was singing was Pirates of the Caribbean.
I mean,
was I singing that wrong?
Aren't they both Jerry Bruckheimer?
Yeah.
So, I think that's the thing is I remember watching The Rock and going, this theme sounds similar. It is The Rock.
It was Pirates of the Caribbean. So was I singing the right song?
Even chat is confused.
Yeah.
Even they don't know which one to pick for it. Listen, it was both. The song was in both movies.
I mean, I feel like it's definitely Pirates of the Caribbean, but I feel like it was also, yeah.
Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum. That's Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know. Like,
all the chat is very confused. All of the chat is not here tonight, apparently.
If Greta Gerwig was in the running there, I would have been very conflicted.
I still would have gone for Oppenheimer. I just want Greta Gerwig to at least get the nomination. Sure. You nominated her for screenplay. Cool.
I like Barbie as a movie more than Oppenheimer. And Barbie is a...
Nice. We like to raise a bottle to all the Greta directors, and then they changed it to great directors.
That's
Thank
wonderful.
you, Sparkling Ice. I will buy a bottle of your product over this next week because of that.
I forgot what I was trying to say now. Oh yeah, no, Barbie is a director's movie. Like that movie comes together because of Greta Gerwig's vision and how she directed it. But at the same time, Oppenheimer also succeeds. Like the story of Oppenheimer can be made by probably any director who has an interest in Oppenheimer's story. But the way the movie comes across and comes together is because of how Christopher Nolan crafts the entire film from the scripting stage to working with the actors.
Yeah.
So in a way it feels like he still gets placed in that position above Greta, even though yes, Greta definitely still deserved to have a nomination there.
So I just recently, over the past like couple of months or so, watched Monster.
Yeah.
With Charlize Theron. Yeah, she deserved that Oscar.
Yeah. Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah. Is that Jessica Lange on the end?
Mm-hmm.
I would say she didn't really do too much in Zone of Interest, but
yeah.
Yeah. She is deserving. She's definitely deserving of that nomination. She did phenomenal in that movie. Yep.
Yeah, so Lily Gladstone is the lead choice here.
Yes. I am going for Lily. I get Emma Stone being in the running, but I want Lily Gladstone to get this. Watching you get peed on for being stung by a jellyfish multiple times.
Stop it.
Yeah, I can see it. It's really between Emma Stone and Lily Gladstone.
It's the Stones.
Yep.
It's going to go to a Stone.
That's the thing. her character is actually the focal point of the entire movie. It's not so much on Bernstein, it's on her character. Yep. And the award goes to... Wow!
Yeah, she's
stunned.
She's like, wait, what?
Oh, that should... I don't know. Like, I can't hate it, but...
Wow.
Lily Gladstone was the shoe-in. That's the... Even though I will say it was close between them, that's the upset of the night.
Can you zip my dress?
She's like, I was not prepared to have to get up and... Has Emma Stone ever won?
Lily, I share this with you. She's won for Mia Dolan and La La Land, yes.
Okay. Oh, that's right. All of whom I hope didn't watch this movie. It's like, I love Emma Stone. She deserves this award 100%. Yeah, I don't know if I would it's the closest to an upset that I feel like we've had the entire night. Everything else, all the awards. Yes!
Love it. I love that. Last time Emma won a best.
That was a good joke. Who?
Stephanopoulos.
Oh, damn.
Dang.
I'm going to
Dang.
guess that the audience in that theater is predominantly liberal. Just guessing.
Al Pacino for the best picture.
Hoo-wah!
Hoo-wah.
God, I want to watch Sin of a Woman again. That was such a good movie. Are you going to announce the nominations? Wow.
That was a interesting way to do the best picture.
There was like no pomp and circumstance with that. That was just, I'm opening the envelope and I see Oppenheimer. I guess they won.
It says Emma Stone.
Yeah.
Sorry, that joke was already made and better by someone else.
Like Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah. Okay, well, there you go.
I guess Oppenheimer won.
Oppenheimer won, guys.
Yeah, didn't go through the nominees. Like, there was no build-up at all. It was just, Oppenheimer, hoo-ah! Thank you, IMAX, for giving us the time to screen our film in your theater instead of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Yeah, I think it was because of this, but it just seems so anticlimactic given how they've done it in previous years. It's a little weird, a little jarring. Florence Pugh looks good back there.
Yeah. Not bad. They actually,
not too bad as far as timing goes.
Actually did a pretty good job on timing, yeah.
They were going to have Snoop pee on Matt Damon's star. That would have been great. Yeah. Florence Pugh and Zach Braff did break up. I do like the fact, much respect, William Harold, respect to you for referring to him as JD on our channel. Yep. You know the audience that you're commenting to. Good job, sir. But yeah, I think they broke up.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, that's 2 years in a row now. We've had a pretty uneventful Oscars, but I still appreciate a good solid performance of the awards show.
Yeah, no, you don't actually want anything crazy to happen. This isn't
YouTubers.
Sure, for people producing content and stuff, it's always nice to have something to talk about, but it's nicer when the show actually is reserved and has reverence to it.
I will compare it to, if y'all are familiar with the comedian Steve Hofstetter, he has been famous on YouTube for how he deals with hecklers during his stand-up show. He will tell you in person, because he said it to me, he doesn't like it when people heckle. He just likes a good, straightforward show. Everyone enjoys it. Everyone has a good time. End of the night, goodbye. He likes that, but his YouTube absolutely loves it when there's a heckler, because then he gets to clip it out and eviscerate them, and we all get to see it for our viewing enjoyment.
He gets to do wonderful crowd work.
That being said, if you look at all of our Oscar watch-alongs, there's one Oscar watch-along that has more views than the other. Let's see if y'all could guess which one that is.
Yeah.
Here's a hint. It's the one where I had to put a comment on there and say, hey, if you're just wanting to see our reaction to Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, here's the time code. You can go straight to that instead of having to zoom around looking for it.
But please watch the entire thing.
Please watch the entire thing, because that's great for our numbers. But
yeah.
Yes, so there is there's a part of me making content on YouTube that would like something like that to happen, just because it's going to do gangbusters.
I would
for
prefer
our numbers.
Not. I would prefer
but
not.
I also do prefer prefer a show where nothing happens. Like last year, nice, simple, straightforward show. Absolutely appreciate it. This one, pretty much straightforward. I think there's probably a few like small controversial moments that will be talked about tomorrow.
Not too big.
But nothing major.
So
I think really it's just the fact that they didn't run through the nominees again before announcing.
They did that same thing when doing Best Song too. They didn't go through nominees because they spent the entire night bringing up the nominees for both the Best Song and the Best Picture.
Yeah.
Which is why they didn't go back and reiterate them. Which is unlike what they've done in the past, because in the past, while they do spend the night doing that, they do still go through the nominees when the award is given out. So I would prefer they do that. I think it's better for us and for the viewing audience in general to just be refreshed on everybody who is up for that category. And to also because not everyone is about to win that award, it's better for everybody to have their name said aloud on the stage as a nominee in that situation.
Yeah, I think it, like in that case, I feel like it kind of took the wind out of our sails a bit. As you see, like typically every year we do this, and even tonight, whenever the person that we're rooting for wins, we're like, yeah, we're extremely happy. It's like, again,
it's build up. It's proper build up.
Yeah, we said it's like the Super Bowl of movies. When you're watching a football game and you're watching that running back carrying the ball running down to the end zone, he crosses that end zone. You're like, yeah. What if they just like caught the football and said, I got a touchdown, and then they just give him the points and that's it. We don't get to see the buildup of him running down the field, like juking and whatnot, like putting out the stiff arm, like actually putting in the work to earn. Like I'm
really exhausting all of your sports references here. You're exhausting every single bit that you know.
I 100% am. Thank you for calling me out on that. But like it's like that. It just took the wind out of our sails. That last one, he just like, I'm opening the envelope. I see Oppenheimer. We're like, cool.
Malcolm is correct here. So my thing is yeah, I am completely down for them bringing out someone of what we would refer to as a legendary status, and this is people who have reached a certain age bracket, basically, to come out and read for Best Picture. There is reverence behind someone who is of that status doing so, but at the same time, I think
Al Pacino's worthy of that.
I think, yeah, he is. I think what you do is I think you definitely pair. So here's my preference. You have someone of older legendary status like Al Pacino, but you pair him with somebody who is younger and is, like in this case, I would say pair Al Pacino with Timothée Chalamet.
Yes.
You do that. Someone whose star power is on the rise with someone whose star power has been known for decades.
Mm-hmm.
I think you do something like that for reading off of the Best Picture. In which case, in those situations, the individual who might be older, who, you know, and I say this trepidatiously because I don't want to, like, obviously we're not talking bad about Al Pacino here because, you know, he did great, but at the same time, you want someone who can like be more cognizant and having full control over what's happening. Now, that's not to say that it wasn't intentional for them to not read the nominees. It probably was intentional for them to not read those nominees off again.
Especially because they didn't do it for like the best song.
Yeah, but so I think for that situation,
precedents.
But I think for that situation, Al Pacino was probably expecting, in years past, I remember that we read nominees again in this time. That's right, we're not doing that. They told me we're not doing that. Okay, well, I'm opening the envelope then. And yeah, threw him off a little bit probably, but
yeah, that was a little weird, a little jarring. I'm pretty sure that will probably be the main thing that's talked about in the next few days.
No, it's not. The Ryan Gosling performance is the main thing.
That also. I mean, as far as like if anyone's going to say anything negative about this show this year, that was probably it. As far as positive goes, oh yeah, absolutely, Ryan Gosling, hands down.
I think the negative is just not going back through the nominees on song, best picture, and then kind of rushing the in memoriam a little bit.
Yeah,
I think those are my only negatives. Everything else about this was good.
I think it's really just nitpicks for the most part. And you know what? It's
nitpicks.
If they do this the same exact way next year, there's probably not a whole lot of complaints or issues.
I don't know that I'd call those nitpicks. I would just probably say like, hey, these are things that you probably want to. It is good to spend a little bit of your time, your time bandwidth, your time real estate on this kind of stuff.
You know, he had that locked and loaded. He's like, if Emma Stone wins this, I've got the joke of the night.
I wonder if in his situation he has a joke lined up for whoever wins.
I wouldn't doubt it,
because I think Emma Stone wins, he makes the joke that he made. If anyone else wins, he goes, well, I'm glad it wasn't Emma Stone, just for the sake of we don't have envelope confusion this time.
Something like that. I'm willing to bet. So there was also, I feel like, a reason why, if y'all were paying attention, Jimmy Kimmel Live was not airing at all this past week. It was completely for him to prep and be ready. So I'm willing to bet he spent this past week coming up with those little jokes and jabs and stuff, depending on the direction of the show.
Yeah.
He needed to be ready.
Yeah. I mean, that being said, you could make the envelope mix up for probably almost any of those best actresses, because I think all of those movies were up for best picture too. So
yeah. Anyways, good Oscars. Like, again, I feel like most everyone that we were hoping and expecting to win won, except for one. I won't necessarily say I hate that, but I don't know. Like, I really feel like Lily Gladstone should have gotten that, but
it would have been a really cool win for Lily Gladstone, I will say.
Yeah.
But Emma Stone is a staple at this point. She's so good. She's so good at what she does.
Mm-hmm. But we will see. So real quick as we end things here, what is today? Sunday. So this Wednesday on this channel will be our final live full-fledged tagline episode. Tagline, if y'all aren't familiar, is where we typically will talk about movie news over this past week. We are ending the live show. We're going to be changing it over to just like pre-recorded uploads as movie news pops up. So make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so you know when we are uploading, because those are just going to be completely random. Hopefully the YouTube algorithm enjoys us doing that a little bit more than they enjoy us doing a live show every week. So make sure you subscribe and follow for that. So this will be our final live tagline this Wednesday. Coming up this Friday, gonna be 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern. We are doing the Marquee, which is our ranking show. We are going to live tier rank the MCU villains, which should be a blast. There's a lot of them. So yeah, come check that out. I don't know if there's any movies over this next week that I feel like we need to go see.
Nothing's coming out, I think, until Ghostbusters and Godzilla Kong for us.
I think that movie Love Lies Bleeding is coming out this week, and I do want to see that, so I may go see that. I don't know, Chris. I don't think that's a movie you're interested in. So
maybe.
I might go see that this week, so I'll have a review, at least an out of the theater reaction for that, possibly. So we'll see how this week goes. Otherwise, yeah, hop on patreon.com/cinefanatics. We have our movie watch along that's coming up this Wednesday after the final tagline. We will have a poll up for that on Patreon. So if you are at the $5 tier on Patreon, you can vote on that and then come join us for that watch along.
I don't see any reason why we don't have that up here in a little bit.
Yeah.
If not tomorrow at the latest.
Yeah, I think we already have an idea of what movies we're going to put on the poll, so that should be up here shortly.
So hop on that $5 tier. You'll be able to jump in there, vote in that poll, and come join us for the watch-along on Wednesday.
And then we have the movie trivia hangout for $5 patrons. That's going to be on Wednesday the 27th. of this month, we will be doing Ghostbusters trivia in celebration of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I am writing those questions. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come hang out. Hop on that $5 Patreon tier if you would like to join us. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's going to do it. Thank you, everyone who watched live. Very much appreciate y'all being here. Love having a good group of people to watch this with. Again,
Yeah,
kind of like what I was saying. This is like the Super Bowl. It's great when you have friends that can enjoy and feed off of you. You can feed off of them, just back and forth, just having a fun conversation about movies.
Feed off of them.
I don't mean that like the Donner Party situation here. I just meant like reacting. I don't mean this like Texas Chainsaw Massacre levels of feeding off of you.
No, I was thinking like vampire, Morbius. I don't know.
Yeah, no, we're much better than that. You need to have better like self-esteem.
Can we just talk about how wonderful it is the Oscars just completely dumped on Madam Web? Some people might not think it's an okay thing, but you know what? Sony needs to be brought down a peg or two. So there you go. That's my 2 cents on that.
Absolutely. I don't think like me tweeting out into the ether about how much Sony sucks at this probably that's not getting the point across.
A couple Oscars jokes to do though.
Again, thank y'all who watched this live. If you're watching this on a replay, let us know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions down in the comments down below. Everybody, make sure you hit that like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't. I don't know why you're here if you're not subscribing. That's just a weird concept. Go figure. But yeah, subscribe. Doing fun things. So yeah, come back. Otherwise, yeah, it's late. I want to relax. Time to go to bed. Probably in a couple hours. So otherwise, make sure you follow us on social media. We are at The Cinefanatics on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You can follow me personally at RCA Reacts on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Letterboxd, and youtube.com/@RCA Reacts.
Yep, and you can follow me at Chris Adams MLP on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd, as well as twitch.tv/Chris Adams MLP.
Yep. Otherwise, again, thank y'all for watching very much. Appreciate y'all being here. We will see y'all hopefully on Wednesday. Good night.
See ya.